everyone. My name is Elise Ivy, and it is now time for another episode of Just For You. Now, we've been doing this show for about a year, maybe a little bit over a year now, and it's one of my favorite shows to bring you every single month right here live on Facebook because we get to hang out together and we get to create something together. So we do a tutorial each month, and this tutorial is how to make a fall recipe using Temp-tations. Did you know that Temp-tations is celebrating 19 years here at QVC? They have all kinds of new fall wear for you, and we have a lot of items to show you in the show today, 4 specifically that I want to point out to you. So we're going to be making a recipe together with our friend Tesher. I'm going to head on over and show you the 4 items, but you're getting a little sneak peek of some extras like this cute little runner from the table, and also my apron is from Temp-tations as well. Now, we have the 4 superstar products, hence the name Just For You that I want to tell you about. Then we're going to intro Tara. Then we're going to bake a cake together. What? Yes, that's right. I'm going to be baking a cake with you with some help from my friend Tara. Now, here's a question for you before we get started. I want to know, do you have a favorite Temp-tations item that you've picked up? And if so, let us know in the chat. By the way, if you like any of the items that we're going to show you in the show today as we bake this cake, then you can go ahead and shop them by just clicking in the link attached to this post. In addition to that, if you want the recipe, I have posted the recipe on my Facebook and my Instagram page, Elise Ivy QVC. Let's get started with one of my favorite items from Temp-tations. These are a necessity for sure. This is a set of 2 oven-safe gloves. And you have a nice grip on this, a silicone grip, and you can feel very, very confident reaching in that super hot oven to grab your yummy Temp-tations cake that we're about to make. Beautiful fall design, as you can see, and you can check out all the colors available on QVC.com. Now, this set of 3 canisters is also available. This is really cute. You've got this beautiful fall design here, and then you have the wooden top. You've got the set of 3, which is a 1 quart, a 2 quart, and a 3 quart. So great to keep your dry goods like your sugar, your flour. We have some little nuts in there for toppings later, okay? Come on over here with me. Right here, this one is the 3 quart. It's a round baker from Temp-tations, and this comes with the lid. So we're actually gonna use it today as our mixing bowl. So I'll be taking the lid off, but then of course to have it is really nice, a great feature to have. Dishwasher safe, microwave safe, refrigerator safe, and freezer safe, of course, oven safe up to 500, so you can just mix right in that and then bake right in that as well. And take a look at those beautiful fall leaves. So pretty. That's the harvest option. All right, and then one more for you. This one is so super cute. Okay, this is a pumpkin baker. It's 4 quarts, and this is what we're going to be baking our cake in today. So this is a great way to brighten up your holiday festivities, maybe make that table just really cute and festive and beautiful. And then you can serve your favorite recipes in here. You can bake in it and you can serve in it, of course, with that ceramic construction. So this is a full 4 quarts, but it's also in the shape of a cute little pumpkin. So, all right. Now we have a lot of you already watching on Facebook. I'm so glad that you're joining me today. And I want to invite you to bake with us, or maybe save the recipe and you can rewatch this and bake it later. Okay, so let's say hi to some people. We have Huzen, Margaret. Margaret loves buffetti. Margaret, come here. Come here, Margaret. You're gonna love this. This is buffetti. How adorable, right? Let's show this to Margaret. Can you see these? Are we in close? There we go. Look, these little spreaders. Isn't that cute, Margaret? And then it comes, you can get this little truck. Adorable. That's buffetti. That's Margaret's favorite. What's your favorite? I really like the gloves. I think they're very necessary. I'm not sure what my favorite is. There's so many good items and there's so many good prints. But to tell us more about it and to help me bake today is Tesher from Temp-tations, celebrating 19 years at QVC. Tara, so good to have you here. Thank you.
It's so great to be here, Elise. Are you kidding? We're going to make a sour cream pumpkin coffee cake. What says fall more than that? Happy fall, y'all.
Sour cream pumpkin coffee cake.
Check. Yes.
Let's do it.
You had me at sour cream.
I know, right?
And it's such a great recipe, and it's actually from the cookbook where I partnered with Taste of Home. So what's great about the Taste of Home recipes is they're all viewers who send in their recipes, and what I was able to do was select the recipes that appealed to me, and then we recreated them in all of our Temp-tations baking pieces. So this is really cool. So the recipe is in there, which is really fun. Nothing says more fall than a pumpkin coffee cake to me.
Especially in the shape of a pumpkin.
And a shape of a pumpkin, which you'll see tonight in the Kitchen with David. So you're getting a sneak peek at that pumpkin baker today.
All right. So here's the thing. Tara and I are friends. She knows this about me. I would say that on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being a strength, 0 being a weakness, my baking skills are probably around a 2. So are we ready?
No, we're ready. I mean, with that vote of confidence, let's just jump right in.
Go. Well, that's when you trust Temp-tations. In fact, actually, I was talking to one of my friends who is a chef the other day, and she said, look, the best way to start out is to make sure that you have the right tools in the kitchen. So that's what we're going to do. Now, where do we start, Tara? Do we start with the filling? Do we start with the crust?
Yeah. So I kind of broke it into 3 different sections. There's going to be the topping, which we're going to start with first. Then there's going to be the batter, and the batter we're going to talk through, and that's super easy. And then we're going to have the kind of the batter and then the topping, right? So we're going to start with the topping, the batter, and then the filling. And the filling we're going to incorporate into the batter itself.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And you know what I love? You know why every bite of a coffee cake is delicious? Because there's layer upon layer upon layer. So we'll talk through that as well. But if you want to jump in, let's start by making the topping. Okay. And then we're going to put the topping to the side. So you should have everything kind of pre-measured out in front of you.
I think I do.
So I'm going to start with the brown sugar.
Okay.
So we're going to add into our mixing bowl the brown sugar. And your brown sugar is going to be a cup. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
then
so
we're going to add.
Good.
Then we're going to add the flour.
Very good.
So again, you have a half a cup of all-purpose flour. You've got it.
Easy.
Look at you. You're already way better than a 2.
Well, I've been set up for success today, Tara.
You're coming in at a 10. You're coming in at a 10.
Coming in hot. She's coming in hot.
Now we're going to add in that pumpkin spice.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, yes, fall. And then what we did was we have actually in front of you, we have a 1/3 of a cup of cold butter. And what you're going to do is add that cold butter in. You have a fork in your hand. If you're not, got to grab a fork if you could.
Okay.
There's probably one around there.
Yep.
And then what you're going to start to do is you're just going to start to incorporate through the fork. You're going to push down on that butter. You got it. You're going to mash it. That's the technical term.
Thank you.
We're going to mash that butter. Okay. And what that's actually going to start to do is create that crumble. Okay.
Okay.
And when you have that crumble, that's what we love, because that's going to be that beautiful topping that once you put that in the oven, all that sugar is going to caramelize and give you that reminiscent flavor, of course, of a delicious coffee cake.
I like every word you just used in that sentence.
I kind of figured you might. So it's
sugar,
nice to have
caramelizing.
Caramelized sugar, butter. I mean, it's a vehicle for butter.
Right.
Absolutely delicious. Okay, so once you have that kind of into like that crumble state, which you are doing a great job. See how it's already, you still want it clumpy. You still want it, of course, to have that consistency. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the pecans to it.
Oh, okay.
And those you're just going to fold in. I don't know if you're a big fan of, the show. If you know, you know.
Yes.
You're going to fold it in.
To fold.
So you know.
Yes.
Fold
I love
in.
that show. I don't know how to fold, David.
Yes, David. I don't know how to fold. So then you're just going to go ahead and fold that in, and that's going to actually be your topping. So that's like step 1. Super easy to put something delicious together. For me, it's always about great flavor, but I don't want to spend a ton of time. Who are you kidding? You're a yoga extraordinaire. You could do that in your sleep.
I was just being dramatic.
Right. So we're going to put that to the side.
Okay.
So that, see, poof, part 1 of the recipe is done.
Looks good
Look
already.
at you.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Tammy is saying hi. Are we getting some more feedback on our favorite Temp-tations? And Tara, I don't know if I even dare ask you if you have a favorite Temp-tation. Is that just rude? Is that rude?
That is so rude. No, I can't have a favorite. They're all my children. But I will tell you, one of the new patterns that everybody is absolutely loving, and I don't know if you've seen it yet, is woodland. So at the very end, I'm going to actually put all of the pieces to get the whole recipe together in a woodland baker.
Oh, nice.
And you'll see it. So
Wonderful.
it's pretty fabulous.
I did find out though that Temp-tations is on 4 Easy Pay right now as our Temp-tations event celebrating your 19 years. So that's awesome. And also, I was reading a little something that you brought 50 new designs for fall.
For Temp-tations Days. So every year we celebrate Temp-tations Days.
How have you had time for that?
I mean, you know, I squeeze it in between a few things here or there. And you know, we have 4 dogs, so we have quite the busy life, but you know, it's all about baking and making memories together in the kitchen. And I love celebrating Temp-tations Days because that's what it is all about.
That's awesome.
All right, so do we want to start with the batter?
Ready to go.
All right, let's jump in with the batter. So we're going to actually cream our butter and sugar together. What does that mean? We're going to put the butter and the sugar together. We're going to start to blend it, and we're going to start to soften it.
And are we doing this in the 3-quart?
Yes, that's going to go in your 3-quart baker.
I love the fact that it comes with a lid. I just have to say, like, that's always helpful to have that. So I'm just going to set that aside because we're going to use this to actually mix everything in. And then you could bake in this too, right?
You absolutely can. And it goes in the oven up to 500 degrees, including that tempered glass lid. So you don't have to worry about that either. All right. So, so that's perfect. So you have that cook and look lid, which is fantastic.
Okay, I put my butter in. What's next?
Okay, now put your sugar in.
Sugar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Don't tell me I forgot your sugar.
I think can I use this? How much sugar am I supposed to have?
That's your sugar.
Yeah, how much?
Oh, are you asking me? I'm so sorry. 3/4 of a cup.
Is this 3/4 of a cup? I think I'm gonna use a different one because that's gonna be for the filling. See, this is the magic of television, that you have helpers.
Yes, I love that.
Just
Everybody
like my kitchen at home.
Yeah.
Milo does not deliver the sugar right on cue like that. All right, there's the sugar.
Okay. So now you're going to start to mix that. You want to
with an electric mixer?
Yep, you can use an electric mixer if you have, or you can also, you know, try to. It's probably soft enough you can beat it with your hand. I don't want to, you know, tax your muscles or anything.
I don't know. I'm really nervous about this.
Don't be nervous. It's all good.
My friend Tim is getting a close-up shot, and he's about to get butter all in the camera.
See, you got it.
All right. They're not so bad.
See? Now we're going to start to beat in 1 egg at a time.
Oh, boy. Okay. All right.
You're lucky. See, yours are already cracked for you.
Patricia says it looks delicious already. Honestly, Patricia, I'm right there with you. Like, anytime you've got sugar and butter, it's like, yeah, sign me up, right?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
And the eggs are going to start to get it like unsticking from the, unsticking, again, another technical term.
Yep, I understand.
You guys are going to really learn a lot of culinary terms during this, which is always fun. All right, so there's my first egg. You can put your second egg in now.
Okay. You know, we use baking as a time to bond with my nieces. My mom, yeah, we do. My mom actually loves to bake with her granddaughters, who are my nieces. And so this year, actually, for Mother's Day, I sent my mother a cookbook that had easy recipes for children in it because I wanted her to have that experience and those memories together. Hey, while I have you here, question about the speed. Should I go a faster speed with my,
You can go a little faster, yeah.
Okay.
I try to wait till it's all kind of incorporated before I put that speed up because I've covered myself many a time with whatever it is I'm mixing.
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna put
why
my last
I'm so
egg
glad
in.
that I'm wearing my Temp-tations apron today.
See? You're protected.
Oh, yeah, and see, now it's coming out of the beater a little bit, too, so that's good. Yeah, okay.
That egg will help.
Oh, yes. Now I'm understanding this concept. Okay, can I put in my third egg?
You may put in your third egg.
Okay.
Look at how beautiful that's looking already.
Oh, this is going to be so delicious.
Everything's incorporating. This is that beautiful batter. And then when you feel confident enough that you have it nicely mixed, you can dump in the vanilla.
Now, does it need to be, like, creamy, like, not chunky at all?
It's going to be like a batter consistency, almost like, you know, like you would, not super thick, not super runny. I can tell already just by looking at your consistency, you're right on.
I'm getting there.
So you can go ahead and incorporate that vanilla if you want to.
Oh, I love vanilla.
Me too. I love the smells of it. From the pumpkin spice and the vanilla, it's just all those great scents of fall. Yeah, there you go. Just get all in there, get it incorporated.
It's really nice to have a vessel here like this Temp-tations where you can just mix in it, you can bake in it, then you can put it in the refrigerator, then you can throw it in the dishwasher. I mean, that really simplifies a lot of a lot of the issues when it comes to baking,
Yeah.
right? Less
And
dirty
what's
dishes.
nice, yeah, if you think about it, you have a beautiful pattern baker there, and you're using your KitchenAid hand mixer in there, and you never have to worry about, again, scratching it. That's what we love about Temp-tations. Not only can you put it in the oven up to 500 degrees, in the dishwasher, in the fridge, in the freezer, but it's also metal utensil safe. So you can do things like that, which I always say is like an extreme, right, on your bakeware pieces, and you never have to worry about it.
Right.
All
By the
right,
way,
so now that
Liz
you're-
is watching,
yeah.
and she's baking with us right now, Tara.
She is?
That's
okay,
so
Liz.
awesome. Yeah.
I'm feeling the pressure. I'm feeling the pressure.
I think
All
I
right,
need
so
to go
once
a little.
you have that done, you can keep going if you want to still incorporate. We're going to keep mixing into it, so you don't have to be too worried about it.
Okay.
We're going to do our second stage, and then in the second step, we're going to add that back into the batter.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way. All right, let's talk about our next step. So
that's
we're going to...
Is that going to rest right now?
Look at you. Yes, our streusel and our batter is resting as we make step 2 of our batter.
Perfect. Perfect.
I love you. You're
That's
so
the
fun.
only word I know for cooking. All right.
So is that resting? Yes,
that
it's resting.
resting?
All right, so now we're going to take the flour.
Got it.
You should have flour, and you're going to put that in your glass bowl that's right in front of you. So you're going to add the flour. You're going to add your baking powder.
Okay. I have baking powder and soda in one.
Yep, both are going in.
Okay.
Oh, look at you. You incorporated both. Saving dishes. I love that
dishes.
about you.
That's right.
See? Done. Now you're just going to go ahead and give that a little stir
Okay.
and incorporate the baking powder
Okay.
and, of course, the baking soda.
Got it.
And now here's what we're going to start to add that into the batter. And you're also going to see that you have sour cream there.
Yes,
Do
I
you
do.
see that you have a little sour
Sure
cream?
do.
So we're going to add half of the flour mixture.
Okay.
And you can do sour cream first. Go ahead, put
Into
a
the
scoop of
flour?
sour cream into the
Into the batter.
Yes. I'll follow you.
Okay.
Okay. And now you can put half of your flour mixture into the batter.
Am I putting all the sour cream in?
Nope, not yet. Half.
Half. That's what I thought. Okay. And then half, and then some of the flour
Yeah,
mixture?
like half. Yeah. Doesn't have to be too precise.
Okay.
And you'll start to see now, you'll start mixing it again. And this is what we love, right? You want to incorporate your ingredients slowly and methodically so that, again, everything gets mixed because you're making a kind of a layered cake, if you think about it, when you're thinking about coffee cakes and kind of all of that goodness that you see there. See how it's getting thicker?
You know, I wonder, Tara, do you know who sent in this beautiful recipe for that book? Because I wonder if...
I do.
You do?
I do.
Do you know if
her
he or
name is
she-
Rachel Dodd?
Rachel. Oh, I wonder if Rachel knows we're making this today. This has to be, you know, with Rachel in mind.
We'll have to tag her afterwards
Yeah,
and thank her once
definitely.
we tasted the deliciousness of it. All right, now that you
Okay.
did that and you have it nice and incorporated, let's finish.
Okay.
Let's add the rest of the flour mixture,
Okay.
and we're going to add the rest of the sour cream. Oh,
Alrighty.
hello. And this is how you get a delicious sour cream pumpkin coffee cake.
So the sour cream, is that just adding, is that for texture or is that for flavor?
It's both, right?
both,
So
okay.
sour cream's going to really add the moisture to a coffee cake. You know, when you have that beautiful piece of coffee cake and you have that nice sheen on your hands,
Yeah.
that's the butter, that's the sour cream, that's what's making a beautiful coffee cake nice and moist, which is great. And of course, it adds a little flavor, which is also nice. So now
what's
we're
the
mixing.
consistency? Is this going to be just like basically batter?
It's almost like a dough, yeah,
Like
batter,
a dough?
like a doughy batter.
Okay.
Yeah. You are right on. You have the right consistency there. It looks fantastic.
It smells really good.
Doesn't it smell good?
Yeah, it really
I'm
does.
thinking the same thing. I
It's
can't wait
really
to
hard
take
not
a
to dip my
bite.
finger in this.
And so, you know what's nice about this is if you get all your ingredients out ahead of time, right? And you literally section this into sections, it's not as intimidating. I think a lot of times when you think about making a coffee cake, you're like, where do I even begin? But what's nice
Right.
about this is you have multiple layers. So when you start to put it together, you can see how all of those flavors start to come up. And it's actually pretty easy if you think about it.
Yeah,
so
it's a
once
nice,
you're done mixing,
nice,
sorry, go ahead.
Nice recipe too, you know, easy to follow recipe.
Easy to follow. That's kind of what I'm all about. I love great food, but I don't want to be spending a ton of time cooking everything. So when you're done mixing there, we're going to actually make our filling. And that's going to be where we include our pumpkin puree, which is my fave.
Okay.
So you should see next door, you're going to have another bowl. So you're making this recipe into 3 different stages, which is fantastic. Do you have, yep, that's going to be your pumpkin bake. Yeah, use that glass. Yep, that's going to be what we, yeah, we're going to layer into that when we're done.
Perfect.
So you should have a regular glass mixing bowl or something that you can also make the topping in.
Can I reuse? I think I can probably reuse this one. Okay.
Absolutely, you can reuse that. All right, so let's start with our filling. So you're going to start with your pumpkin puree.
Okay. Love these, by the way. I don't know what do you call this tool?
The spatulas. Yeah.
Love
it's
it.
a double-sided. We call it the perfect pair. I designed it because I wanted you to have 2 tools on one side instead of having to have like 10 different tools in the kitchen.
Right. You just flip it over. Yeah.
That's
but the silicone grip is really nice too.
Thank you. You can add your sugar.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So you're going to add your 15 ounces of the pumpkin puree, your 1 egg, your 1/3 cup sugar. I'm going to add my egg. And then last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and add in my pumpkin spice.
This, I mean,
right?
I could just stay here like all day.
You had me at pumpkin spice.
You had me at pumpkin spice. That's right. That's right. First you had us at sour cream. Now you had us at pumpkin spice. Can I also use this to mix, or do I need something else?
No, you can absolutely use that to mix. And because you have the pumpkin puree, it's really easy to mix all of this.
Okay,
which is nice.
This looks so good. Now, do you like pumpkin pie?
I do like pumpkin pie. It's one of my favorites, actually.
Oh my gosh, I love pumpkin pie, and this is giving me all the pumpkin pie vibes right now.
And it's easy, right? It's easy to incorporate. Nothing exotic about, again, these recipes or these ingredients, which is, again, kind of my my prerequisite.
Well, and I'm pretty sure that we're eating a vegetable right now. Like we're about to be eating a vegetable.
It's healthy. It's pumpkin. It's a vegetable.
That's
You're right. You're absolutely. Elise, you know, I can get on board with that.
How's this look,
I had
Tara?
pumpkin pie for breakfast. What do you mean? Oh, it was my breakfast.
It was my vegetable.
It was my vegetable for the day. That looks phenomenal. You are ready to roll.
So good.
All right, we are ready to put all 3 steps and stages together. You with me?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Now you can use your fall pumpkin baker.
Tell me this isn't the cutest. All right, so this is 4 quart, and it's in the shape of the pumpkin. Here, I'm going to turn it this way so you can see.
If you turn it the other way.
Right, a little easier.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's your pumpkin. It's got the fluted edges. I actually have the woodland in front of me that has that wood grain carved detail that everybody's absolutely loving. So still a little modern, but also Temp-tations style because you have that carved detail, which is great.
Really pretty. All right.
All right, we're going to do 3 layers.
Okay.
Get your batter. That's what you made in your 3-quart round.
Got it.
I would say add about half of that into the bottom. We've already greased your pumpkin baker, so you should be good to go. And spread that around. Now, this, of course, isn't going to fill up the whole baker, but it gives you enough room to let it rise, which is really nice. And who wouldn't want to serve a pumpkin coffee cake in a pumpkin-shaped baker?
Yeah. I mean, that's what we call winning.
Yes, that is what we call winning. All right, so you're going to do that. Then we're going to actually do the streusel topping next.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you can just scoop out probably about half of the topping into the batter, and then just kind of spread it around, because remember, you're creating a layer. You got it, Elise. You're all over this. I always say if you like to eat, which I know you do, then you like to cook, whether you believe it or not, because there's something that, you know, brings everybody together. It's a common theme that we all share, baking, making food, even if it's just takeout for one another. Look at you, perfection.
I know.
Now,
this is called OCD, but that's another story.
I'm sorry, you missed the spot, upper right corner.
I know, I see it. Trust me, it's driving me crazy.
By the way, there's your OCD, and here's my non-OCD. Whenever
And
we
guess
want to
what?
like,
They're both gonna taste delicious.
I always joke. I'm like, everybody in the pool, just get it all in the bowl.
Everybody
it's
in the
all
pool.
good. Everybody in the pool. All right. So now we're gonna take our pumpkin topping,
Okay.
or our filler, I should say, and you're gonna actually spoon it around. This is gonna break your OCD right in half because you're not gonna totally cover everything. You're just gonna put a few dollops around.
Okay. All right. Let me
And
grab
use
a-
about half of it.
And just like little dollops.
Yep, little. I'm just using a little spoonful, and I'll actually turn it around and show you kind of what mine looks like.
There we go.
See, and so by doing the dollops, then when you're baking it, it kind of all spreads out and incorporates. Nothing's all stuck in one area, which is nice.
It's gonna be so delicious.
And then we are back to the rest of the batter.
Okay. Okay, by the way, Tara, a lot of people asking where they can find this recipe. So I posted it on my Instagram and Facebook, Elise Ivy QVC, and I believe you did as well, Tara. Where can they find it for you?
Yep, Tara Tesher at Temp-tations. And then we also have it, Tara Temp-tations on Instagram, and then Tara Tesher on Facebook.
Right, a whole bunch of places to find it. And it's also in the cookbook.
It is in the cookbook, which is fantastic.
Which is Tara's cookbook. It's a collection of recipes from those people, those wonderful fans of Temp-tations. And you can get that
and Taste of
also
Home. Yeah.
at QVC.com.
Yeah,
Am I supposed to spread this out now?
Yes, you can spread that out.
Okay.
And now you'll start to see how the batter is incorporating with the pumpkin.
Oh, I do.
This smells
This is
incredible.
delightful.
Yes.
I mean, this is not just a beautiful experience from like an aromatics. It's also like just a gorgeous overall sensorial experience. It's very satisfying.
And you know what's nice about it is because you're doing it in layers, that's how you get every delicious bite when you're making a coffee cake, right? You're not just dumping it all in and hoping for the best. You're actually making the layers, and there's a reason why. So when you're baking it all up, and you'll taste it when we're done, it's amazing. All right, then we are going to do the streusel.
Okay. The rest of it?
Just do a little bit of the streusel in there.
Okay, because we need some for the top, right?
We want it for the top. I just always like to do another quick little layer. Not huge. That's perfect.
Okay.
Spread that around. That's my little secret.
Ooh. I like it. See, it's always good to have the little recipe secrets.
What's your favorite thing that you look forward to at Thanksgiving?
I'm a side dish girl. I will eat any side. Yeah, I could like totally skip the main course and just like straight up sides. I love casseroles.
Turkey, whatever.
Whatever,
Me too.
right? Love casseroles. Green bean casserole, bring it on. Mashed potatoes, cheesy mac, like.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, stuffing. Hello, stuffing with great gravy.
Are you a vegetarian? I don't know this about
I'm
you.
not, but I lean that way.
Okay. I make a delicious sausage stuffing.
Yeah.
Now my husband is vegan, so Ed doesn't eat it.
Okay.
But it is so delicious and so worth it. I will share the recipe with you.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, that sounds really, really good.
All right, put the rest of the pumpkin puree on top. You can
Got
just spoon it on. Do your little dollops again.
See, this would be leaning that way. This is vegetable heavy now, right?
This is your salad.
This is your salad. This is
perfect. So once you have your salad all in there, we're going to top it with the dressing, otherwise known as streusel.
We call this justification.
Yeah, we call this, we're crazy, and Elise and I may never be asked to do this again.
No. I think it's only the beginning of something beautiful.
Just the beginning of you, my friend. We're going to have a static show every week, Cooking with Tara and Elise.
I would love that. You know how much I would learn?
So would I, by the way.
That'd be amazing.
That would be fun.
No,
all right, then put the rest of your streusel on top.
Oh, I did that. But I don't touch it, right? Because we want
Nope, you don't touch it. So here's mine.
Here's mine.
Look at you. That's it. It's ready for the oven.
It's so beautiful. All right. I'm going to put on my mitts, which, by the way, this is one of my favorite Temp-tations items.
Yes.
I find because I burn myself. And so this is really important to have.
That's why I created them, truly, especially the long cup
Yes,
there.
thank you.
Because when you are reaching it in and out of the oven, you inevitably bump your hand or your wrist on the rack. You can even grab the rack with your hand, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, these are oven safe up to how much, Tara?
Same, 500
500,
degrees.
500. Well, actually,
Yes.
I like it. I like the long part here because I actually one time was just moving a lid off of a pot and I burned, you know, from steam attacking my wrist. So it's like, this is so much better. Now, I'm going to do the TV magic thing where I pull a hot one out of the oven. Oh, you are? Okay, great.
You have the same magic oven that I have?
I have the same magic oven.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay. So are we going to do a little tradesy? Like, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You go first.
Oh, okay, okay. So I'm going to put this one on the top rack. Wait, should we do this for dramatic appeal?
Yes.
I slaved all day. Here we go.
You must be exhausted.
I am exhausted. But it's okay. Everything is under control because I have now made the most beautiful coffee cake for anyone that would like to come over or who just happens to appear.
And not just any coffee cake. You, my friend, made a sour cream pumpkin coffee cake. And the cook time is about 45 to 50 minutes, 325-degree oven. And literally all it took us was the time to put the 3 steps together and then layer them in. And now's the really hard part. Now we have to try this.
Yeah. Okay. So that is going to be not tough. Let's get let's get some Temp-tations plates out here.
Perfect.
This is one of my favorites. Oh, we have some comments on Facebook. All right, tell us. Margaret says this has been delightful. Thank you, Margaret. We've had a nice time.
Thank you, Margaret.
And Pete said he's going to rewatch and make it. Excellent. Okay, so make sure you get that recipe. All right, so what are we doing? I think I was going to serve mine with a little whipped cream. Yeah?
I think you absolutely should. And do you have a knife there to cut it?
Well, I have a spoon.
You can just dig right into the center of it.
I think I'm going to dig right in.
I love you.
You want to dig
I would
it?
do.
Look, I'm going straight in the middle. Okay.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't I? That's right. Why stop now? Okay. All right.
See?
Okay.
Right. There
Life
we
is
go.
good. Life is good.
Life is great. Look at all the
Hang on, let me
layers.
get
As
mine.
you start to pull that up,
1 second.
you'll see.
1 second.
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Wait for it.
Yes.
Wait. Okay, I'll put some in the bowl. This is going to be for Tim. And then I'm going to put some in the plate right here because Tim's on camera and it's just mean to be this close to this coffee cake and not get to eat it. So
I'm sure Tim's enjoying the scents of the fall season.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Look at how beautiful and moist. So you were asking about the sour cream. There you can see all of the layers, all of it caramelized together. And that's that pumpkin puree that does that as well.
Okay,
Love you. Little dollop.
Next class, Tara, is plating.
Yes. Is plating.
Plating.
Yes. We can definitely probably improve some of that for sure. But this is a judge-free zone, and it's all just about getting it on the table and having it taste great, right?
Oh my goodness. Are we going in?
Oh, sorry, I already did.
You went in. Okay. Cheers.
I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to wait?
No.
It is. I'm not going to say it. You say it. I know. See ya.
I'm out. It's the end. It's the end for me.
Keep it away from me, or I'm going to eat the whole thing.
Actually.
It's that good.
Actually. Now I'm out. Bye, Tara. No. Actually, I'll put this right here on this runner for anyone that would like to have some. This is amazing. What a beautiful recipe by our friend Rachel. And we will have to tag her in this. I hope she'll enjoy it. Tara, I have to thank you so much. This has been so much fun. I learned so much from you. I'm so inspired by your line. 19 years here at the Q. It's just major congratulations from us to you.
Thank you. Well, I love our QVC family. Absolutely. I love doing things like this. And baking and cooking is what this brand is all about. So I love that we got to do it together. Yeah. And it was pretty easy. Now, I mean, we can set the kitchen on fire because, wow. But other than that, it's perfect.
It was wonderful. Where can we see you tonight?
I will be on In the Kitchen with David tonight. We have our heated gravy boat back, and we have that great pumpkin baker, which you're seeing for the very first time.
All right, I'm going to quickly review the 4 products that we used to make this all happen. We had the 3-quart right here. You saw us actually mix the ingredients in here, and it also comes with the lid. We had the set of 2 oven mitts, which are up to 500 degrees oven safe. We took a lot of our dry ingredients out of these canisters right here, the set of 3 canisters, and I'm gonna go back and grab this. This is the 4-quart, and this has that great pumpkin shape to it as well, so I'll show you to it that way. And a lot of coffee cake missing from the center. Tara, there's that and so much more. You had 50 new items come in for fall this year, and we appreciate that and all the newness and the fun that you bring and the convenience that you give us as well. Don't forget about the cookbook that's available, the apron I'm wearing, the runner back there. There's so much to love from Temp-tations, and it's all on 4 Easy Pay right now as we celebrate 19 years of Tara and Temp-tations here at QVC. So my name's Elise Ivy. This has been Just For You. Be sure to save this video or come back and watch it so that you can bake with myself and Tara. Tara, thank you so much for being our special guest today. What an honor to be here.
Thank you, Elise. It was an honor to be here. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you. So good to see you. Next time we yoga and then bake.
Oh, that's a deal.
Okay,
that's a deal.
perfect.
With Milo.
With Milo. That sounds like a good idea. Thanks so much. Have a great day, everyone.
You too.
We'll see you next month. Bye-bye.